Hey everyone, let me get situated here. Coming back with another repair video. If you're on our Facebook group, TNT Game Zone on Facebook, I posted on there earlier that I got a package full of games that were jacked up pretty good, as you can see. There we go. And I want to do a repair video on them. The seller, because I bought them off Macari, said that he got some of them to work, some of them he didn't get to work. So I figured it'd be a good pickup to buy to see if I can get them to work. I do a repair video on them. So let me adjust the camera here, and we're going to see if I get these to work. So here's the first one I want to do. It's Super Mario All-Stars. It's like a $12 to $14 game, so I think I paid like $20, $25 for this lot of like 6 games. If I can get this one to work, that's half of the price right there. So, and nothing. All right, I'm gonna try cleaning it first before I go ripping it open, and it definitely needs a new back. But before I go ripping it open, I'm gonna try cleaning it first. I'm gonna use alcohol, 99%. Actually, you know what? I won't even use that. I'm gonna try something out. It's another thing I have here. It's called a 1-Up card. And pretty much what it is, you got the solution, and you got a fluid side and a dry side. All you should do, put the fluid on the wet side, or the fluid side, and just go to town. It fits inside, so you don't have to take it apart, which I sometimes still like taking it apart, but on both sides. You're dry. And now we'll see if it works. If this would be a great fix if that's all it is. That there for a second was going to. Okay, so it looks like I have to take it apart. Let me adjust this camera. Working with the pole right in front of me here. Okay. So to do that, it's a 3.5mm security bit. Same one I used in the Pokemon video. There's only one screw in this because this side's missing the back, so which tells me the guy, whoever took it apart before, probably put it in too tight and it broke off. Alright. And that is our game. Now looking at it, doesn't look horrible. The only thing I could see, let me show you here, if I get this to zoom in the light, right there, right where at number 20 is, this line here, this could be broke right here. I'm not sure that's what it looks like, but we're going to do one more other type of cleaning before I go soldering another line or anything like that. And what we're using here, it's called Bright Boy. It's a metal polish. I'll leave a link in the description. This stuff works great, and this huge bottle will last a lifetime. But what it does, it just takes a fine layer of that brass off. And as you can see, I mean, I cleaned it before. And it's still pretty dirty. But like I said, it is taking that fine layer. So you don't want to do this too many times. So you don't want to do this too many times. But like I said, it's pretty cruddy actually. So this might be just need a cleaning, a good cleaning. I'm actually going to use that 1UP card again, the fluid side, because it does leave a little bit of residue that you want to get up before you go stick it in your machine. Just like the Pokemon video I did the last time, this is the save battery, which I might have to change again, but we will see. Maybe, maybe not. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna put that in there. I'm just gonna put it up. You can put it in your machine on a Super Nintendo. It's gonna be crooked, but on a Super Nintendo, the chip has to go to the back. Just like that. Alright. Oh, Jesus, I almost knocked it over. Oh boy, looks like I'm soldering. I have a feeling it's that one trace. Alright. Actually, I'm gonna move this camera over. It's right where my chair needs to be. Okay, so let me pause this out and get my stuff ready, and we may have to solder. Okay, so I just went through with the camera off. That one I showed you, which was right here, center here, where it says 20. Let's put this camera down a little. What I normally do. Stupid chair fix here. Is I take a multimeter and I put it on for the beep for connectivity, and then so that's this pin here. Then I follow the line, and it should make a noise. So that means there's no break here, which I thought there was. I thought maybe this 15 because you could see a break there, but so I went through every line and they all beep. So that means there's no break anywhere on the board. So the board's good. My biggest fear, because this is the game. This is the ROM. This is where the actual game is. You can take this chip off and put it on another board that's like this, like a cheap Madden game or something. But right now I do not have a desolder. I have a wick, but I don't have a desoldering iron. I'd rather get a desoldering iron to do that. So I'm going to try cleaning this one more time with the Bright Boy. I don't like doing it too often, but I'm going to do one more with the Bright Boy just because I know the board is fine, but it didn't have a lot of dirt on it when I ran it. So I'll do one more of this, and then I'm going to have to pick up a desoldering iron for future videos, because I mean, you can see there's a lot on there. I don't know, by the looks of the end label, and I mean, it's pretty grungy, so I don't know if this was wet at one time, if it was submerged. I don't know. But it's still, like, it's pretty grungy, you know. Overall, the board looks good. I don't see any splits. I don't see any, you know. Do one more with the 1UP card. Pins don't look bad at all. This one I'll put it. put it back in the case. I won't put the screw in it though. By the way, this is my workbench, so I'm wondering what kind of crap hole this is. Feels good going in. Come on, start up. Damn it. Alright, looks like I have to get a desoldering iron. I don't know if it's the board. I hope it's not the ROM. If it's the ROM, let me try something else. Sometimes if you put pressure on it, no. Nope. Alright, that's gonna put the video on hold for a little bit. So I'm gonna pause, and the next time you see it, I'm probably gonna have a desoldering iron. And I may have to order a new board. You can order these boards. But this kind of looks like it's a common board. It's an A3M, so I'm not sure. Maybe a Madden might even work. This will be my first board swap, so sit back and then you go get a desoldering iron. Okay, everyone, I'm back now. I ordered my desoldering iron. How it works is you stick, you push this pump down in, tip gets hot, as you can see. It's new, so it's smoky. And we're taking this chip off here. This is the game. This one here, this black one. You stick it on the pin on the other side. Let it get hot. And then all you do, hit the pump, and it sucks up the solder. And as you can see right there, this camera will focus. The solder is off. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of these pins all the way across and all the way across, and then I have to do it on another board that I'm going to switch this to. So I'll be back. I'm going to do that, and I'll show you how I take this off. Not that I've ever done it before, but I'll show you what I've seen anyway on YouTube. Okay, so I actually took all these off, and this is a chip remover. You get it with a lot of the kits you buy when you buy these drivers and stuff. You just go up underneath and take it off. I actually already started just to make sure I didn't want to I didn't want to have an issue. You got to be careful with these because these will break off. Like that one there is giving me a hard time. So that one pin does not want to come out. So I'm just going to go in and redo it. See if that loosened it up at all. Do not want to bend it. Do not want to bend it. The main problem with this, I mean, it was a $10 pump, but the tip is the hole is really big for these little pins. I think they make other tips. I did order tips. They didn't come in yet, but I think they're the same size tips. I think they just replaced this one. This one's being a little bugger. Oh, you know why? Because the solder actually went in onto this side of the chip. You can see the big blob of solder. Alright, I gotta get my other iron out so I can get that one out. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I went ahead and got the other board ready. So this is Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball, which breaks my freaking heart. But this is Ken Griffey Jr. Baseball. It's the same board. It's the same numbers. The 1A3M that you see right there. Even though it looks different, it's the same board. As long as it's the same board, all this other stuff doesn't matter. So now what we're going to do is, this is Ken Griffey Jr.'s Baseball, Super Mario All-Stars. And we're just gonna pop it back in like that. This one's bent a little because it's stuck. There we go. Now I gotta go and solder all these points. So this is what they call a board swap. And I have to say, for $10, this desoldering pump, it worked like a charm. I'll leave a link in the description. But man, it worked really good for a $10 pump. I was looking at those Henkos and I almost spent like $200, and really, for what I do, you don't need it. You don't need it at all. All right, so this is a flux. I'm gonna actually use my tweezers here and just to hold the board on, so I have that like that, so it doesn't pop off. All right, so I'm gonna take my flux and just go down. Just to make everything. Try not to get that shadow. Alright, so I am terrible at soldering, so needs to heat up a little bit. But all you need is just a dab. You just got to make sure you don't cross them, or bridge them, I should say. It's a little solder on each of the pins. It's definitely not going to look as good as it did from the factory, but it'll do the job. So I'm going to go ahead and do all that, and I'll be back again. Okay, sorry for cutting in and out, but the chip is on the board. The only problem is slightly crooked, as you can see, but it should still work. As long as the case closes, that's all I got to worry about. But I have to say, I did pretty good on soldering. Better than I thought I'd do, to be honest with you. So now it's a true test. So put it back in the see if this works. If this don't work, you probably won't even see the video. I won't even post it, but I hope it works, because I did sacrifice Ken Griffey Jr. baseball, and he is the man. All right, get the camera here. Turn the TV on. Good old CRT TV. Video 2. Here we go. Please put so much work into this. And nothing. Shit. Let me clean these pins just to be safe. Get out the trusty Bright Boy. Not that dirty, so. I had a feeling. I didn't have high hopes for this, but. I'm going to put some alcohol, clean up the residue that's left. And we'll do it again. Nothing. Not even a flicker that time. Let me make sure this I don't see anything coming on here. I know this Game 3 Junior Baseball worked. We got nothing here. Oh, it's because my oh my god. It wasn't plugged in. I don't know if this is gonna be Jesus, I'm having a hell of a time here. Of course, everything on my workbench is broken. Just want to make sure the system works. Anyway, I'm just going right for the Gusto. We're going right for Super Mario All-Stars. Plinko! Holy shit, I actually did it. So, wow, I did it. I'm actually really happy with myself right now. So it was the board. So this board, you know what, I don't know where the hell it went, but the board for Super Mario All-Stars was broken. Anyway, that concludes the video. So I can add this one to the collection. I hope that you learned something, because I'm a terrible teacher at this. But once again, if you are wanting to get into this pump is actually pretty good for $10. I cannot complain. So.